Russian leader Vladimir Putin is warning that the U.S. decision to pull out of a decades-old nuclear weapons treaty could reignite a global nuclear arms race. However, he stressed that he is ready to resume talks with Washington anytime. Kim Da-mi reports.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has warned that the U.S. withdrawal from the Intermediate-Range Nuclear Forces Treaty could spark an unrestrained arms race. Putin said on Monday that Moscow would be forced to start developing intermediate and short-range missiles if it's confident that Washington has begun the production of its own weapons. Russia also pointed out that the U.S. withdrawal from the INF treaty would be a serious blow to the international security.
Far-reaching consequences for the international security and strategic stability systems are inevitable. The American side is to be solely blamed for that.
And in case of any U.S. attack before the development of new weapons, he said his country will cope with any threats with its existing weapons. But the Russian leader also made sure to note that there will be no case where his country will launch any intermediate and short-range missiles first. And he also reached out to the U.S. saying Russia is ready to resume fully fledged negotiations on strategic stability and security anytime. He argued that serious talks are much needed in order to avoid any confusion where there is no set of rules or laws. Over the past weekend, the U.S. expressed its hope for possible deployment of intermediate-range missiles in Asia.
But let's be clear, I'm talking about conventional weapons. INF range, right? Exactly. I would prefer months. I just don't have I don't have the latest state of play on timelines for either a cruise missile or long-range missile as the Army was preparing it. But these things tend to take longer than you expect.
The U.S. formally left the accord last Friday after determining Moscow was violating the treaty. Kim Da-mi, Arirang News.